cuties, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I wanted to share with you what I eat in a day for continuous weight loss. I've lost about 41 pounds so far, although I haven't weighed in about 2 weeks, but it's somewhere around there. And this is going to be a very high protein, but high calorie breakfast. I feel like I haven't done one of these what I eat in a day for a little while, so I hope you enjoy. So let me just share with you what my breakfast is. This is an omelet, and in the omelet is some zucchini, some peppers, 1 egg, a 1/4 cup of egg whites, 1 tablespoon of cottage cheese, and on top there's just a 1/4 cup of reduced fat cheddar. Over here is, of course, some sliced avocado, and this is quite a big avocado. I do want to use half, and if you saw my last grocery haul, you saw that that avocado was rock hard, and I'll link that video below if you want to check out my grocery haul. But I did put it in a bag for a couple of days, and now it's perfectly ripe. Looks really good. Anyway, it's a pretty large one, and I wanted to use half because I find if I keep it in the fridge for too many days, it will go bad fast. So I used half today, and I'll probably use the other half tomorrow in either breakfast or lunch. And over here is just a sliced tomato. And as you saw, I made some coffee today. I don't drink coffee every day like I mentioned, but today I wanted some. It's kind of dreary out. And so I made a hot cup of coffee. I added some creamer, 2 tablespoons, and I added my collagen powder, 2 scoops. So like I mentioned, this is a high calorie, high protein breakfast, and the total calories is 478. That's pretty high. I don't typically eat that many calories, but I know it's mostly from the avocado. The carb count is very low. It's only 7.3 grams, and that's net carbs. And that's probably from the tomato, my creamer, and the couple of vegetables I have in the omelet, but that's okay. I think that's very low for a meal. And 42 grams of protein, so I'm really happy with that. So I am going to sit down and enjoy this breakfast and stick around to see what I have next. Either a snack, I'm not sure, probably not. This is such a big breakfast. So I'll probably just go on to lunch. So I will show you what I'm having for lunch. It's lunchtime, and I just filled up my water, and I'm keeping it simple for this lunch. So let me tell you what I have. Like I said, I'm just keeping it simple, so I'm having a salad today. Not anything too crazy. So what I have is some romaine lettuce, some cucumber I just chopped up. I have some tomatoes, and then I just have some Caesar dressing and some grilled up chicken. And I sometimes will grill up some chicken, like maybe 2 chicken breasts, and have them in the refrigerator all ready to go for when I want a salad like this and it's pre-cooked. Works out really good. I don't season it too heavily because I don't know what kind of salad dressing I'm gonna have, but that's what this is. So yeah, I'm gonna sit down and enjoy this, drink my water, and I will see you in the afternoon for a snack. I forgot to tell you the macros. I don't know why I do that. Anyway, so it's 222 calories, 7.1 net carbs, and 20.1 grams of protein. That's a little low on the protein. I actually thought I had about 5 ounces of chicken left, but all I had was about a little over 3 ounces. So this isn't really a lot of protein today, but I'm not that hungry. That breakfast was very high in protein, and it was pretty filling. I might be having a snack after lunch, depending on how hungry I am. So I will definitely show you what I'm having. I made a green tea matcha latte. I've been kind of sort of obsessed with it. So I don't know what I was thinking, but I really wanted to show you guys. But anyway, I'll tell you what I did and I'll tell you the macros on it. So I use a teaspoon of this matcha green tea powder that I found. I think this one's actually from just my local grocery store. I do like to buy the ones from Trader Joe's. I actually find those a tiny bit less bitter and they're pre-measured, but they didn't have it when I went last time. So I just use this. I mix it with 1 cup of almond milk, the unsweetened one. Well, actually, let me kind of backtrack a little. I put a teaspoon of this in a little measuring cup. I add just tap water, but I make it as hot as I can, and I whisk it around to dissolve the powder. Then I add my 1 cup of almond milk, and I kind of mix that around, and then I add 2 tablespoons of some sugar-free maple syrup. Obviously, you could use anything. You could use Truvia, you could use real maple syrup, you could use any kind of sweetener that you like. You could use honey, that would be really good too. But this is just what I had today and it's what I like. And then I add just about probably half a teaspoon of vanilla extract. And then I whiz it around with my little hand frother, really is what it is. And it gets it really well combined. And then I pour it over ice. It's so good. It's just, I don't know, it's tasty to me. Some people might be turned off by the bitterness. Certainly you can add more sweetener if you don't like that bitter flavor, but I actually don't mind it. It's kind of a little bit, like I said, of an obsession right now. I'm kind of into it. So for the macros on my latte, it was 41 calories, which I think is pretty low for a snack, 3.5 grams of net carbs, and that's probably partially from the sweetener that I used, and a little bit from the almond milk. I think there's like 1. And then there were 2 grams of protein. And that also is probably from the almond milk, but yeah, so it was delicious. So stay tuned to see what I'm having for dinner. It's dinner time, and I really wanted salmon tonight, so I made the teriyaki salmon. I roasted the broccoli, and this is just plain white rice with some green onion. And I actually have a short showing how I made this, so I'm going to link that in the description so you can see it. Let me give you the macros on this. So it's 359 calories. It has 41.6 grams of net carbs, which of course is mostly the rice and a little bit from the veggies, and 31.5 grams of protein. So I'm going to, and my water. I'm going to sit down and enjoy this, and stay tuned to see what I'm having for dessert. I already know what it is. It's just going to be a little something later, kind of maybe around 8 o'clock or so. So I'm looking forward to that. So I hope you stick around. I just had to come back on here. So I've already eaten some of it. This broccoli is so amazing. So all I did was I set the oven for 400. I sprayed a pan topped with aluminum foil, lined with aluminum foil. And then I sprayed the broccoli again and just put a little garlic salt on it. I roasted it for 10 minutes. And then I kind of pushed it aside, and then I put my teriyaki salmon on the tray, same tray, and I roasted this for about 6 minutes. It's a very thin piece of salmon. So I just wanted to tell you how good it was, but this broccoli, I should have made myself more. It is so, so good. So simple, but tasty, and that little tiny bit of charring. It's cooked perfectly. So definitely give that a try. Even if you're not making the salmon, it's so delicious.